Hello and welcome again to today's video. Like I promised the last time, today I will create line 1T. As you can see, two line 1 trams already run here, and their terminus is here in Telakakatu. Line 1 is exactly identical with line 1T all the way from Frederinkatu to Käpylä, northwards. But it doesn't turn to the Eira area. After the Frederikinkatu stop, it continues straight forward. And it also shares sections with other lines, but it also has a fairly strange loop, which we will get to later, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. I always say we'll get to something, and then I only make empty promises. Well, let's get on to creating the first stop, which is over here. Oops, double track please. There we go. So, as I said, it connects with the existing track over there. But what happens after that isn't quite that simple. The double track will continue over here. Oops. No, thank you. We'll continue over here, but we are not interested in going over there. We are interested in going to completely different places. I will just create the crossing so that it will be easier later. What happens here is that there will be a single track around this block where there will be a stop in here. And there will be another stop in here. But then the double track will actually, for reasons which will be apparent in the coming videos, will anyway continue this as a double track, because for some reason a bus stop has appeared in here, and I will also have to issue that later. But the loop of this tram is going right through here, and think that's enough. Then the tracks will once again merge in a park. Around here. Well, that wasn't my intention. Neither was this. Would you go to hell? Thank you. I will have to create the next station to be able to do this connection, but yes, so it's going to be over there. Well, I told you this would be a short and simple video. It turns out it wasn't that simple. There is a lot here to do, because the last time I created these lines, there was no line 1T. So this is all brand new for me too. That's where the double track will go, and then we'll fetch this track from here, and this track from here. Now it should be working the way it should, and I can assure you nobody was using these tracks, like I said back when I last created these saves. So, something new for me too. I will actually have to check the name of that stop, because no, I had it wrong. It's not utropskontoret, it's uppropskontoret. Different preposition there. And there is also a change in the name of a later stop, because it used to be Terminal 1, but now Terminal 1 is being closed and demolished, and the stop is instead called Bunkeren Auki och Bunkerplatsen. And we'll place it here. And finally, Western Terminal 2 in here. So the stations have now been built. Now it's time to build the line. And as this is only a weekend line, there obviously are more people going to the harbor than to the suburbs in the weekend, it seems. Let's see how often it runs. Well, it seems to be every 50 minutes on Saturdays. and 12 minutes and 10 minutes. In the prime time, yes, it's a 10-minute interval, which is different from the but we'll just have to create a loop for it. But the thing is, there really is no loop in here. I don't know what the trams do when they arrive here, but I will nevertheless create one. We don't need these fields for cars. We can use them for a tram loop. Wonderful, just wonderful. Can you imagine how easy life is when you live in an imaginary world? There. Let's just build it, shall we? And create the new line. And from now on it runs parallel to line 1. Or does it? Yes. I also am not sure if line 1 actually runs every single time during weekends, or does it run a bit kind of like, does it take turns with the line 1 team? If you understand what I mean. I will not check it. I will not need to check it because this is not a hyper-realistic representation of the city traffic. This is as realistic as I please. And as I'm a lazy person, I will take some shortcuts quite often, which you will surely find out if you haven't already. I think we're starting to get about halfway in creating tram lines. And by halfway I mean that there is constantly less and less track to build when creating new lines, because most of the trunk routes have now been built, and there are of course a couple of ends which will have to be addressed, but that's not going to be a big deal. Alright. And then let us get another tram and open this line. Here, welcome to service, and let's see how many we will need this time. Some less because the intervals are longer, but also I think the line is longer, so I'm not sure how many I have now, but I need to double this, and then we'll be there. So to say, one more, I think, and that's 48, and that concludes the line. Next time around, I will build Helsinki line number 6. But until then, I just wish you a wonderful day. Bye.